You can say whatever you want about Miss Taylor Swift, but she does not miss. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be ranking Taylor Swift's Folklore album, aka Album of the Year, Grammy nominated, Grammy winning album, which was well deserved. And I want you guys to make sure you subscribe, like, and comment, and you check out my other videos that I made. My last video I made ranking Miley Cyrus's Plastic Hearts, and the video before that I made ranking Ungodly Hour by Chloe and Halle. So let's get into the video. Okay. I didn't know what Taylor Swift would hit me with, okay? I was just minding my business in 2020, and then it hit me. Talent hit me in the face, and I wasn't ready for it. I listened to Folklore the entirety of 2020. I'm not even exaggerating. The entirety of 2020, I was consumed by Folklore. Yes, I was on the Reddits trying to figure things out, and she's genius. You can say whatever you want about Miss Taylor Swift, but she does not miss. Okay? Reputation was actually a good album. Unpopular opinion. But she does not miss. She made an amazing album, especially with Folklore. And I don't want to waste time because I just want to dive into the analysis. Okay guys, we're going to start with the ranking process. And the first song, and we're going from best to least best. Because I can't even say this. There is no worst in this entire album. She did not miss. So number one is she knew that it was number one because she called it The One. The One is one of the best songs. Nostalgia is that I felt like I was born in 1932 as a white woman, and I believed that there was the one somewhere, and he was not here with me, and like I was just like, wouldn't it be fun? You know, if you were the one, and you feel like you're in high school again, even though I was in high school like 2 minutes ago. I felt like I was in high school again, and there's someone that I just missed, and it was just like a time thing. It was an amazing song. I don't know how she sounds like she's lived so much life, even though she's like young. Anyway, next song on the album that was amazing, number 2, Exile. I did not believe it when I first heard it. I put it lower on the list, or mentally I put it lower on the list. But after going to Talent University and realizing what talent looks like, I was like, oh, this is one of the best collaborations I've seen in a long time. It's a really, really good song. Okay, next. The Last American Dynasty. At first, I probably would rank this last. I just hated it. I was just like, this is it's too 1940s for me. But after listening to it over and over, you start feeling a story, you know? And that's what Taylor Swift does amazing. She's a storyteller. You listen to the story. So The Last American Dynasty was the next one, okay? The next one after that is Betty. This is the song that I think a lot of Swifties, I'm not even a Swiftie, but this is a song I needed from her. Yes, vulgar language. Yes, word to vulgar. We live for it. We live for it. Country, but not like it was everything. And like, can we just talk about I know it's late and the Swifties are like we've been new about this, but anyway, we're on Willow now. But the triangle of this story, I was just like, wow. It's the same thing as Chloe and Halle when they made a song of being in the perspective of the woman that's, you know, the side woman, lady, or whatever. Genius. She also did this too, where August, I believe, was about that situation, and amazing. But you know what she did? She did it times 3 because she said, hey, I'm gonna add the guy's perspective, the woman's perspective, and the side woman's perspective. We'll talk about this in Betty and Cardigan. She talks about how in Betty, the boy's like, oh, I'm too young, like, I'm so sorry, all this stuff. And then in Cardigan, it's the main girl's perspective, and she's like, you know, even though I was young, like, you know, I knew you'd still come back to me. She knew. And isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy how we've conditioned men in this society to just exist as they are, and they can live life, but women have to grow up quick. It's insane, and she's genius for that. And it was so subtle. I don't think in my generation that there has been a lyricist like Taylor Swift. I said it. Word to Rihanna. I said it. The lyrics are there. You would think an author wrote this. Genius. Next song, Cardigan. Amazing. I would probably rank it higher. I just heard it so many times, but it's an amazing. Word to Doja Cat. The fact that I've heard Cardigan and Say So many times, and yet every time I'm like, it's the hit. Talent. with a T and a T in the beginning and the end. Period. Next, My Tears Ricochet. Another song, Ricochet. Another song that I literally at first was like, lukewarm. But then, talent hit me in the face, and I was like, I like cried. I don't know what was happening to me, but it's an amazing song. Hate to break it to you. Hate to be the one to break it to you. But I want to speed up to one of my favorite songs. And why did I not rank it higher? It's one of my favorite songs. Number 7. 7. It's insane. She knew. She read my mind. The one is the one. 7 is on 7. Sorry. 7 probably I would rank it number 1. You asked me 2 months ago, 7 would have been number 1 because I love this song. I love this song because it's just talking about like the innocent, like when you're young and you're innocent and you're just living life. Oh, hold on. I need to pull up the lyrics. 1 second. I hit my peak at 7. When you're a kid, that's probably the best thing you're gonna get. I hate to break it to you, your morals are there. Well, some kids, I don't know shit, but your morals are there. It's just the depth of this song. You're just like, oh, you know, all the time when we're younger, we dream about getting older, but really everything that I think to live for is when you're young and you're innocent, and you know, like it's just like friendship. I mean, I did a little bit of research on the song because she made me do a Spirit FBI investigation on this album when it first came out, and I think it's like it's talking about something really sad, but like through a kid's perspective. I think I'm not sure. I think it's speculation from Reddit that it's about someone coming, or a good friend of hers when she was younger coming out, not like, and then the dad like abusing the child, trigger warning, and I was like, that's so interesting because that's exactly how a kid would see it through that lens. But that song was seriously amazing. I would have ranked it higher, but I think that the one and Betty, it's you can listen to it over and over. But 7 is so special, and that's one of my. You guys, I bought this album. You guys, there's 4 albums I bought this 2020. It was the Good News by Megan Thee Stallion, which duh. I'm literally her stan account. Next, Plastic Hearts. I bought Folklore. It's like, and then Ungodly Hour. I can't remember what else I bought. But those. Anyway, next, let me not rank. Invisible String also was one of my favorite songs on the album when I first listened to it. It was actually probably number 1 because it was so special, and I knew immediately, because I'm not even a Swiftie, and I knew immediately this was about her mans in real life, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Yes, Mr. Joe Alwyn. Okay, yes. This is for sure about him, and it's so sweet because, I mean, Invisible String is already like a phrase that already exists, but it's so interesting how when you're connected to people that you love, your friendships, your family, you're intertwined by just these random connections, and it was so nice to see her like pull up these things that, you know, oh, I went here, and then amazing song, wish I could bring it higher, hopes. Oh my goodness, I was like, what? Like, please stop, please hold me together. I can't. Hopes was amazing. Would get into it, but it's just too good. Mad Woman. I wish I could bring all these number 1 because what? Feminist anthem. Period. Word to Scooter Braun. I mean, she really said what she did. Dude, there's one song, I forget where this, I think it was in Peace, where she basically is like, no, you guys, it's not. It was in the lakes. Where she basically is like, I'd be damned if I gave like my work to a name dropping like fool. And I was like, oh girl, roast him. Anyway, let me not get messy with you guys, child. But so yeah, so far we have. Let's go from the beginning. The One, Exile, The Last American Dynasty, Betty, Cardigan. Why does it sound like it's the same order as the album? But what can I do? My Tears Ricochet, 7, Invisible String, Hopes, Mad Woman. The next up we have Illicit Affair. Here's the thing about some of these songs on this album, I will say, they're not like poppy songs, but when you sit down and it's a rainy day and you just want to listen to something, your mind, the place that don't go. Illicit Affairs is next. Amazing. Then next we have August. Well, I probably would put this last, but I can't knock its geniusness. So next, after that, we have Peace. Amazing song. I actually wish I could just switch. I probably would switch. Let me not switch it to you. Let me just leave it. Let me trust myself because I knew what I was doing in the moment. August after that is Peace. After piece is Epiphany, and 15, last but not least, is Mirabelle. I'm sorry. That song is not for me. It's simply not. I wish, listen, so I know there's a bonus song and it's called The Lakes, and again, word to talent, because you can tell someone's, okay, let me know. This is one of the indicators you can tell talent resides there. When the bonus song sounds like the single. Why? Talent. Even Miss Ariana Grande did that thing. The Worst Behavior. I want to tattoo that song on my forehead, on my eyeballs. That's a hit. I can't lie to you guys. An amazing song. So The Lakes was an amazing song. I think The Lakes was more based on like her real life or whatever, and still a bop. So yeah, guys, that's me ranking the best album of 2020, because the Grammys said it. They say a lot of things wrong though, but this one I will say they did it. We did it, y'all. So yeah, you guys subscribe to my channel, comment, like if you made it down to the end, and love you guys.